Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk About Lego. Happy New Year's! We're back, boys.
Yeah, Happy New Year, everyone. Hopefully, everybody had a great Christmas and
Yeah,
holiday.
yeah.
Jason coming back in after 2 full weeks off.
Dude, it feels like I've been gone for like a year.
I know. I don't even know who you are anymore.
Well, I didn't even, this is the, yeah. I didn't even last time I was live streaming was last year, man. So, what are we
Yeah,
doing?
right.
But,
Welcome everybody. Retro Kruger, Steve Moon. Retro obviously donating his weekly
many thanks, my friend.
$5 there. Steve Moon with a
Always
$10
appreciate it,
donation. Thank
guys.
you, sir. Appreciate it very much.
Yeah,
General
yeah,
Tron's
thank you so
Bricks is in
much.
here. I imagine there's probably a few others. Mirko is in here. Lady Bricks is watching tonight.
Hey, welcome,
Because
welcome.
she's not toting around the other child.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, yeah. So, New Year, New Year, New Year's time is here. We're what is it? First live stream of the new year. I'm happy to do this on the actual New Year's Day. That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
So it's good to see people jumping on here. Hopefully, you guys are got the day off. I guess it's near the end of the day now anyway, but hope you guys are having a good time, getting some PTO, taking the holidays.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I got up. I'll be honest. I got up early this morning, and I was eager to get some work done.
Yeah.
So I watched The Desolation of Smog, and then I started to work.
Cool.
Realized that nobody was going to answer my emails or my calls, so I said, "Hell with it," and just did nothing the rest of the day.
Yeah. Everybody else is hibernating still.
Yeah, everybody's still in hibernation mode, which is fine.
No, it's all good. Yeah. So tonight we're not talking about a discussion topic necessarily. I think we got some leaks we want to go over. Going to just be kind of a New Year's discussion. We're going to kick it off with kind of more open discussion about Lego in general and moving into the next year. And so yeah, we'll be hitting the comments, having some input from you
few
guys.
highlights.
So we're excited to talk to you guys tonight. So
Mirko, are you asking us what our favorite Christmas movie is? Are you asking someone in the chat?
That's always a tricky one. By the way, what's your favorite Christmas movie?
Christmas Vacation from Lady Bricks.
Nice. That's a fun one. It's interesting because there's the older classics, and then there's like a ton of really good ones that have come out over the years. So, I used to love It's a Wonderful Life. That was a huge one for me growing up.
Christmas Chronicles, bro.
Christmas Chronicles. See, that's a newer one, and that's a fun one that Netflix put together.
If I had to go with the favorite animation, it would be Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
Nice. That's a fun one. Oh, you got the classic Rudolph animation as well. That's fun. Charlie Brown Christmas is a big one for people.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the cartoons. I love the cartoons.
Yeah. It's more fun to kind of watch some of the cartoon ones than it is some of the live action. I don't know, for me. Muppets Christmas Carol, Retro Space Ghost. Nice.
Right.
Got some solid answers here.
Die Hard
1 and 2. Yep. Die Hard. Get out of here. Who's going to Fabuland early? Someone's going to Fabuland in the chat early already. First exile of the new year. Who's saying Die Hard's a Christmas movie?
General Tron.
Die Hard. Yeah, we got a couple people. Okay, well.
Okay.
Did you watch any of Home Alone at all this year?
No, I didn't. But I mean, I did 1,000 times when I was a kid.
Yeah, I saw some of them this year. I'd seen them before, but yeah, I was just like surprised at how horrible his family is. Such a terrible family in that movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, man.
It's pretty funny though. It's a classic. People love that one.
Yeah, so I hope everybody had a wonderful holiday.
Yes, yeah. Hopefully you got piles of Lego like Smog and his gold. Hopefully you guys have that going on for Christmas.
Yeah. We at our house I don't get Lego for Christmas anymore because I'm so anal about being one of the first ones to get the sets when they come out that I just buy them, and so I get different stuff for Christmas now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could kind of say that some of those can fall into Christmas purchases, right? Around the Christmas time, if you wanted to go that
Yeah, I
way.
got all
But
the holiday releases.
nice. Yeah. Yeah. The only Christmas themed Lego set I got mostly for Christmas was the Winter Village, like Main Street scene.
Yeah.
So that was kind of
Did you build that?
my Christmas Lego. No, we were up with family and then going over to the other family. And so we didn't really, my Christmas would be sit down, play some video games with the kids and build Lego all day. That would be the ideal Christmas. But we were just busy with family most of the time. So I didn't really I got to help the little ones build some of their Lego stuff. And that was fun. So, but I didn't get to sit down and really dig into any serious Lego building. So,
Yeah. Yeah, my son is getting the Lego for Christmas now. So,
dude,
I
Steve
think
Moon, my brother got me the Viking Village. That is amazing.
yeah, it's
That
a
is
good
one of
set.
the best Lego sets of 2023.
I have that
Absolutely.
I have that built right behind me
How was that?
right
Building
here.
experience wise, was that fun?
It's good. Yeah, it's a good build. It's a great build.
Cool.
Contemplating getting two, getting a second one.
Everyone who says that, I just say do it. It's the price doesn't the amount of amazing things you get in that
Yeah.
set for the price, it's not even a question. 2, 3. I mean, if I had the free income or the free cash lying around, I'd get 4 or 5 of them. I mean, they're phenomenal, and the price is insane on that. Like, get them.
Yeah. It brings me to a point that I was actually, because nobody wanted to work today. None of my work
Right. None of your
colleagues want to get anything done today. So
short.
I ended up on the Lego website, and I was thinking, okay, what are the first purchases of the year? What do I want? And I picked
Yeah.
out a few sets, and then I was contemplating getting another Viking Village. I also want another A-frame cabin and another Alpine Lodge because those are also good builds and great
Yeah.
parts too.
Yeah.
And I was looking at my points, and I have enough points to get the Viking Village and another Alpine Lodge at no cost.
Yeah. Oh, nice, dude.
So,
yes.
so I've
'Cause I was
been
gonna say
contemplating using my points.
Yeah. I mean,
just to pick up the extra sets, but
they're worth it.
I haven't done it yet.
They're really good.
Haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
We got some really awesome sets coming out this year. So
absolutely. You might want to, if you save them for maybe some of those nice ones that are going to be there's a couple spendy ones that are coming out, and it'd be nice to take a little chunk out of that cost with some of those points. Because there are a couple sets coming out this year, that are must-haves for our genre of Lego stuff that we love. So.
Yeah, and I'm gonna point out a couple of those here in just a minute. I did want to let everybody know because I've been on the Lego website most of the day. It's just been open,
nice.
like
just
where I
browse.
could just go back and browse.
How many times did it crash?
It didn't actually.
What?
Yeah.
Mine crashes like every 10 minutes.
So right now, 1st through the 16th, you get this retro food truck with $190 spend, which is kind of a cool set. It's listed at like I think $19.99 or $24.99 or something like that.
Yeah.
But I've been trying to like piece together my order for the day.
Yeah.
To maybe acquire this little van here. I kind of like it.
If it's only like, I need 20 more bucks and I get it, then
it looks like something that you might be able to easily dress up for the holidays and put it in a Christmas village.
Absolutely. Yeah, it wouldn't take much at all. Honestly, as is, you nestle that in next to one of the little benches with the lights or whatever, the little lamp posts, and
coffee cart.
Look nice. Yeah. Put a little wreath on the front of it, like on the grill. Yeah. You're good to go.
So there's a couple of sets I wanted to highlight and just briefly get your opinion on, Jason, as well as anybody in the comments. I didn't list all of them, but these are just ones that these are ones that are basically in my shopping cart.
Yeah, for sure.
Right now.
Okay, cool.
So I'm contemplating putting them together here. I'm really digging this new Polaroid camera. I think it's a cool shelf piece.
Yeah, I mean it's fun. My kind of opinion on some of these larger builds that are just shelf pieces. I'm a minifig scale guy to the core. So for me personally, it's not my go-to set. That being said, I mean, I know that you appreciate these, and I know that you have some of the ones that go with this, and this fun look back at some retro items and building them and recreating them in Lego. Kind of a cool concept.
Yeah,
So,
I agree.
I'm not opposed to it. It's definitely wouldn't be my first go-to, but I think you have most of the ones that would be my go-to already. So you're
Yeah.
kind of coming in to get
Oh
your
yeah, I
second
don't buy
wave
every
here.
one. I don't buy every
Yeah,
one of them. I have a select few that,
definitely.
I like
Yeah.
to have. And then also the bouquet of roses, which looks phenomenal.
If you have any of the botanicals and you've been going in, um, getting some of these, the roses are insane. This is
Yeah.
really, really well made.
Yeah, I actually have
Um,
all of them. I don't know if you can see, but right here behind me over my shoulder, I have the
yeah.
tiny plants.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah.
tiny plants set.
I like that one a lot. I think it
It's very
looks.
good.
It
I ordered two of them. This
okay,
is
cool.
probably my favorite one right here.
That's awesome. Yeah, those little. I love the little dark orange. Is that what those are? Dark
Yeah, it's
orange.
all dark orange pots.
Yeah,
So
yeah. The little pots
I
are
bought two
cool.
of them so that I could have the you know
Yeah,
the
that
dark orange.
the mini plants set looked like it would fit really well with the succulents. It had that kind
Yeah,
of
I mean it
same
is. Yeah,
feel.
one of them, one or two of those is a succulent.
Perfect. Yeah, I
The
like
tiny
that.
plants. Yeah,
That's fun.
I was thinking about putting together my piranha plant from Mario, and then
I
setting all
love
the
that
little ones
set.
around it.
See, those are the ones I really. If I had to like, yeah, no, I like that. Yeah. Those are the ones I would kind of go more lean into for like the larger scale items. Is that the cube and the piranha plant? I just like the way they look,
Hmm.
more than maybe a piano or a typewriter or something like that. But
Yeah,
Jose says buy a real camera instead. I mean, we all have real cameras now. Like now, it's just fun to build stuff, right?
yeah,
But you could probably get a decent camera for $70 these days, anyway.
that's weird. My camera that I bought here recently cost $1,800.
Well, yeah, but that's that's a different kind of camera. You can buy these little Polaroids that shoot off a quick Polaroid style picture for pretty cheap now.
Yeah.
They're not as rare as they used to be.
And then this one here, Ariel's little mini castle
Yeah.
with the
Do you
classic
have the other
Ariel.
mini castles?
Oh yeah,
You got all, yeah. So if you got the collection, then again, yeah, I'd lean towards
yeah.
getting that.
There's a collection of minis right now. You got the
Yeah.
Disney, the Haunted Mansion, the Disney Castle, Agrabah, and now this one. So I imagine
Yeah.
they're probably going to continue to bring one of these
Yeah.
out every couple of months.
Yeah, again, I mean, not necessarily my cup of tea, and unfortunately, it comes with a mini doll instead of a minifig. But
That's okay. I've got the minifig.
you've got the minifig, so you're good to go then. Yeah, I mean, if you already have the other ones, it'd be cool to add this. It's a kind of a unique one to go with the rest of the
Well,
castles.
Crystal Lady Bricks likes Little Mermaid, so we try to get all the Little Mermaid stuff that we can,
Yeah.
except for that obnoxious seashell thing with all the wrong characters.
Oh yeah. The one made on the remake of the whatever reboot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Live action one or whatever. Yeah, I didn't. I mean, yeah, that's such a weird looking set too. It's not. I don't like the way it
Yeah,
looks.
it's stupid.
It's
Let's not
kind
even
of
get into
bizarre.
it.
I did
So,
want to point out real
yeah,
quick in the
shoot.
comments. There's up when we were talking about Christmas over the break. Lorem Ipsum completed his Islanders collection, which is a phenomenal thing
Ooh,
to
I
do.
didn't even see that comment.
That's a good one. So I'm happy to hear
That
that.
is good.
That's
Yeah, that's awesome.
congratulations.
That is no, that definitely deserves a congratulations. I know the feeling of completing a series.
Especially one of those older ones. Yeah. So
And when
that's
Jason
awesome.
finally sent me that box to the Dark Forest Fortress, I
Done.
felt complete inside in my soul.
Yeah, well, and I also sent you a Basil Batlord sealed.
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
So
and then I opened
I
it
know
up for our Fright Nights live.
I know you needed more Fright Nights in your life, so I
Yeah,
sent one along.
yeah.
And then there was someone else. I thought there was another comment I wanted to draw attention to, but oh, the castle. Yes, Lady Brick says I have most of the botanicals, and then let's see, General Tron's Brick says castle looks nice. Yeah, Lorem ipsum. That's the castle's not quite accurate, at least to some of the old covers. But that's okay. We don't want that to be
Yeah,
too accurate.
yeah, it's okay,
We all
buddy.
know. We all know what you're talking about.
Everybody on the planet knows what you're talking about.
What do we got? Space is a weird crossover. Now not just City, but Dreams, Technic, Friends. It's all going to space. Yeah, yeah. That was kind of we covered, or did we cover? We did kind of cover that a little bit. A
Yeah,
couple
we
of
touched base
lives
on it
ago.
when all those images came out for
Yeah.
all
So
the they're putting the little classic space symbol on just about everything now.
yeah, it looks like every theme decided to go to space in 2024, which fine. You're gonna get some cool stuff through it. I need real space, but if city space is what we get, I do like some of those city sub themes. They've done some phenomenal stuff. So, oh,
Yeah,
real quick
yeah, go ahead, shoot.
news. Did you see the posts from a couple different people that said Lego City Jungle will be launched again?
I
So
didn't.
in 2024, we're gonna get some more Lego City jungle stuff with like large jungle cats, probably, and some ruins and jungle expedition vehicles and things like that.
That's
So
cool.
that could be a fun one to keep your eye out
Just
for later this year.
just another way to keep Johnny Thunder under the
Yeah,
thumb, you know?
keep him buried 6 feet under, 6 bricks under.
Right? I don't know if
Yeah.
I approve of that.
Well, it's that or nothing, I guess, these days.
So the main ones here that I really wanted to talk about tonight. First off, we have more information on the Barad-dûr. 5,471 pieces,
Big boy.
460 bangers. June.
Yeah.
It's going to be a killer set.
It's gonna hurt, but man,
It is.
I
It's going to
can't.
hurt, but I mean, if we're comparing it to Rivendell, I
Yeah.
mean, can you imagine what kind of characters you might get with that?
I can't wait to see. They have to
Or
do Lego
figures.
Sauron.
I mean,
Sauron,
yeah, you would
it's
think that
got to
they
be in
would.
there. Imagine, and if they do that and the Witch King, I don't care what other figures come with it. If it's a bunch of stupid orcs, don't care. If we got a Witch King fig and a Sauron fig, they can fill it with friends. I don't care. That's all I want. Like the set will be amazing, and those two figures will make it worth picking up. Because those
Yeah,
are
I
the
mean,
two
I
major.
would think that they would try to make it slightly bigger than the Tower of Orthanc.
You'd have to, dude. They
Yeah, I mean,
got.
you
Oh
have to.
man, they better.
You
It's
have
gotta
to,
be.
because if you don't, you're going to get a lot of backlash.
Yeah. Also, it has more pieces, though, right? That's more than the Tower of Orthanc.
Oh,
Five
yeah.
thousand. Yeah. Tower of
Yeah.
Orthanc was like, what wasn't it, like 28 or something like that?
I
Or
think it was like $200 when it came out.
yeah, it was. So I would assume it's roughly 2,000, maybe 2,500 pieces or something like that.
Mhm.
I'm sure someone can pull it up in the comments, but yeah. So this is a heavy on the pieces. I can't wait to see a minifig list for this set.
Yeah, I know. There were very, very limited information. Being that it's a release in June, we probably won't even see anything for it until, probably May, honestly.
Yeah. We do not need any heroes in this set. I hope it's all bad guys.
Yeah, that'd be
There's
fine.
just
I'd be
no
fine with that.
need. Yeah, we already have not all of them, but the ones that were missing
None of
would
the good
not.
guys ever go to Barad-dûr.
I mean, not to the actual tower. They're outside. Yeah, they never actually get up in there. So
they are
we don't
completely irrelevant to this building, and we
Well,
don't need them in the set.
And the two characters that we didn't get wouldn't even be here, which would be Eowyn and Faramir, who didn't even go to the final battle. They were in Gondor during that time. So, because they were both like totally destroyed from the battle.
So we've obviously we got some people that are pretty excited. General Tron Barad-dûr is going to be a lot of black and dark gray bricks, probably, I would assume.
Probably, and I'm here for it.
Jose, well, hopefully this brings an army of orcs. Be cool.
Yes, I would like to see more orcs.
Can't wait to see a Sauron fig that has been rumored. Yeah, that's going to be awesome.
Got it. He has to be there, dude. There's no way.
General Tron following up, waiting on the eye build. I'm very interested to see how they do that as well, because that is like the thing that they haven't done yet. They snuck it in on the bottom of Rivendell.
Right.
Back when the original set released, the Council of Elrond, it had the same kind of feature where you could slide open the roof or the floor, and you could see the Eye of Sauron as well, which was kind of cool.
Did they have they had a printed head that was the eye, did they not? And it was the Palantir, like when
Yeah,
he like touches it and the eye flashes through it.
yeah,
And I think that was in like the Wizard Battle set.
yeah.
They,
It's a trans orange head that fits in the
yep,
little crystal ball
yep,
thing, which
that's
is
right.
cool.
Yeah, great, actually, great way to design that. Looks really
Yeah.
cool.
BZ said Orthanc was 2,359 pieces.
Got it. I was pretty close for guessing.
Yeah, so it's a good
Um,
it's just over what 3,000 more parts.
it's almost triple. Yeah, it's or not triple, double. It's almost double the parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty close actually. No, it is double the
Octavian
parts.
is in here.
Anyway.
Hey, what's up? He's suggesting that it may have a lot of trans red and orange for the colors. Yeah, and a possibly a light effect.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. I could
That
also
might be
see them
cool.
doing
Yeah.
something like a circular trans neon printed panel or like dish
Maybe.
suspended in the middle with some cool
Yeah.
build around it with some maybe brick built fire or something. So
What would be cool is
we'll
if they made it some way that could turn inside the
ooh, like almost like a gyroscope.
yeah,
That'd be
where they
sick,
could turn
dude.
it where you
Put
could
it on
turn it
like
where it's like the eye is pointed towards something.
yeah,
Because that's
put
the
it on
way it
like
happens.
pins. Put it on pins
Yeah.
so it can like rotate kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Fun. Get a little movement up there.
We'll be getting this one, even if I can't buy food that month. This set will be bought.
I feel like the same, dude. This is
Because
it.
if you don't buy it now, it's going to be $1,000 on Bricklink and everywhere else.
Oh,
it'll
easily.
be $2,000 probably in another 5 years.
Yep.
So
and then it'll be one of those sets you're looking back on and wish you had got and never did.
I'll you'll have some serious FOMO if you don't buy this day one for sure. Yeah. So prepare for a June expense.
Yeah, and it's not like the freaking Magisto thing where it's like, oh, I didn't get it, but whatever. You look it up, you can get it for $50 or even $100 if you really care that much, right? And it's not that big a deal. This is not that way. This is going to be an insanely expensive aftermarket set. So it is. It would be worth if you can, take out a second loan on your house to pull this thing off, man.
Right.
I don't know.
All right, moving on to one of my favorite up and comers.
Yeah.
So this image here leaked somewhere, and I picked it up off the internet.
It leaked a long time ago, and then kind of got cleared up a little bit. So
yeah,
I'd rather you don't report, guys. If
don't report us.
Please don't report this. This is a confidential image. It is a leak image. This is not 100% the final model, but it is very close because this is the same image we kind of saw, the same style of image when Rivendell came out, and then Rivendell came out the next month, and it looked almost exactly the same. So this is very close to what we'll be getting for the Snow White cottage.
Yeah, I remember seeing the same type of image with the confidential stamp over top of it when the Lord of the Rings was leaked.
Yep.
Originally. Now,
I remember that.
I love it. I'm loving the way this looks. Like you said, like you had mentioned earlier, the birch tree parts. Those are pretty cool.
Yeah, you get like 7 of them almost.
Yeah.
Or 5, 6 or 7 of them. Yeah.
However, the original fan model had the lighter yellowish roof, which is more accurate.
Mm-hmm.
This looks like it. Based on this, it looks like it's dark orange.
Does look like dark orange, which I do like dark orange.
I mean, don't get me wrong. This is going to be a great build, but I think the color is wrong on the roof.
That's kind of weird. They changed it. I wonder if they just thought it was too much with the yellow.
You know that yellow that's not yellow, but it's not like it's like a light yellow.
It's kind of an off yellow or something. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be phenomenal if they could make the parts like that for hay, like the classic hay roof.
Yep.
But be cool. I doubt we'll ever see that.
Not for this set, no, because it looks like they've already kind of locked in that color. But other than that, I think it's going to be a really nice looking one. I like it.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a great set. I'm going to build this, and it'll probably stay built as a display.
See, for me, this one I'm much I'm much more interested in than the um Disney Witch House. Which one was that one?
The Sanderson house.
Anderson House. Yeah, it's just I like this one a lot more. Maybe because it's just more medieval. That probably is part of it. But I'm excited to see what the details they put into the rooms inside are going to be.
Well, if I was Lego, I would make it look. I would have similar features that you would see in the movie itself.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, one
Yeah.
thing that they didn't throw in, I don't know what that is over there. I think it's a well, a
It
side
is a
build.
well. Yeah, yeah. Little
But
side build
I
well.
mean,
Looks like
one of the most classic scenes is all the dwarves hovering around a trough washing.
oh, that's right. Yeah.
That's not here.
Um. No, it looks like a table out front there, not a trough. Do you think it's
Yeah.
inside? Well, it was
Why
supposed
would
to
it?
be outside, right?
Yeah. Why would it be inside?
You know what else could have been nice is a facade of like the mine entrance with a little door and the little sticks out in front and a couple trees
Oh
around
yeah,
like a
I'm
little.
gonna try to put something together for that so that I can
Yeah.
take these minifigs and drop them right into that.
Also, let's really be celebrating the fact that these are traditional minifigs,
Yeah.
not Disney mini dolls, because that could have been sad.
That would have
Although
been really sad.
dwarf mini dolls might not have worked out too well. I'm not sure how well that would have worked, but no, I'm excited for this. I think there's going to be a lot of fun little parts, a lot of obviously references to the movie. That'll
Mhm.
be fun to see.
Oh,
Snow
yeah.
White, you get Snow White. You know, I think you already got the evil witch in the what is it? The tribute set with the VHS builds. Did you build that?
No, I didn't. Yeah, and the old witch, the witch comes with that, and the evil queen fig comes
Mm-hmm.
with the CMFs, the Disney 100 CMF, which I
I
have
have
that as
her.
well.
I have her. Yeah, she's right over here on my table.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, now we got to flex. Flex time. Flex seal. Let's see.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited to have all the characters.
Oh yeah.
I've been actually working on a. If I can get it out of here, I'll show you, Jason.
Yeah.
I've been working on a huntsman from the classic,
Oh, cool.
like putting one
I
together
love that.
that like
Yeah,
fits the
yeah.
classic Snow White movie.
So we don't have a fig yet for the Huntsman.
No.
Okay, because I've been looking. What really bums me out. I'm not a huge I'm not as hardcore Disney fan from that time period as you are. I know you really care more about it than I do. Not that I don't care about it, but I love the minifigs from like all these awesome Disney sets they're doing.
Yeah.
And I'm bummed because it's like I don't want to spend the money on the tribute or whatever, but those minifigs in there, dude. Doesn't it come with like Gaston and like
Yeah.
the witch and the genie, and he's a different color genie than the other genies Lego's done. So you're getting all these cool parts. I just love the Disney minifigs are very cool. So
Yeah.
a huntsman would be nice to get at, maybe in another CMF or something. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I doubt that they would ever do that.
You don't think so?
No.
Well,
But,
also
I mean,
let's
that's all. That would be all the characters that are displayed in the movie, the classic. So that'd be
Yeah.
cool. You know, either
that
way.
would be cool. Also, quick note of gratitude that this is not, as far as I can tell, based on any way, the terrible looking live action Disney movie they're trying to push.
Yeah.
It looks like it's made basically directly from the cartoon. So looks like we dodged a bullet with that one too.
Yeah, we did. And I mean, I think Lego dodged a bullet with it as well.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would care about it if they tried to make it after this remake. But I think the remake got way delayed and postponed.
It did. They're changing it. Disney's changing their movie themselves.
They're trying to fix it. Yeah, so that's probably why too. But Octavian, the crystal coffin would have been cool too. Yeah, I would like that. Would have been a cool transparent piece.
I think you could probably build that out
I'm
of
sure. Yeah. There's a
like maybe one of the clear a windshield pod like roofs. I'm sure there's one somewhere.
Yeah, I think there's also I could be wrong, but I think there's some larger, because Lego did these large chests. They did the small ones and they did these large ones for Belleville, and some of those were transparent. So you might be able to fit a minifig inside one of those chests as a transparent thing. I'd have to look up the parts but that's
But
also an
that
option
is
that's
a good
pretty cool.
idea. That would be a great build
Yeah,
to see
yeah, I
Snow
would like to
White
see
laying
that.
in the crystal coffin in the
Yeah,
woods with
that'd be
like
fun.
trees and the animals all around and like, you know, the prints and whatnot. It'd be cool. Nice little
Yeah.
back reference. Anyways, my primary talk here needs to be about this thing. Now,
Hmm.
obviously, it's a mess, and we can all barely see it. But Medieval Town Square is looking pretty on point as far as I'm concerned. As far as just giving you a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, this is one of those sets that just is overflowing with things that are basically a ton of little booster packs for any medieval
Hmm.
world. It's
Yeah,
like booster, 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 and then you get three buildings, it looks like? Three
yeah,
buildings or four. I think it's three and then one that hinges, maybe. That one looks on the right looks kind of like it hinges open.
yeah. It does. It does. Yeah. I don't know what it's going to entail. I mean, I just came
Hmm.
across this image here today, so I was
Yeah.
like, well, I got to put that up, and we got to talk about this a
Yep.
bit.
I
But I
saw
mean,
this floating around.
for
Oh, go ahead.
$230, this might be a pickup too.
Yeah, that's a lot, especially depending on the figs. If the figs are looking
Oh yeah,
nice, get to for sure. I think we're gonna get a couple forestmen. We'll probably get a couple of the peasants from the Lion Knight's castle. What I'm hoping for is a new faction in that guardhouse.
yeah. I
Maybe
mean,
not a new faction,
that'd
but
be great.
a remake of an old faction we haven't got yet. Maybe
Yeah.
a wolf pack burglar somewhere hiding in like
I
the
mean,
leather
that would be
shop or
phenomenal,
whatever.
but I doubt we're going to be lucky enough to get that. My
Well, but
hope
it
is
is
like the blacksmith isn't the same as the blacksmith that we
sure.
recently got.
Yeah.
You know, give
Yeah.
us some different minifigs. Looks like you're getting you know, some beehives, getting some
Mm-hmm.
horses. Looks like there
Mm-hmm.
might be a dairy cow in there. There's a regular oxen cow.
Yeah.
Looks like there's another sheep color
It looks like
coming
it.
out
Yep.
front and
Yeah.
center right there in the middle.
There's some wagons with chests on them. It looks like there's some cool, potentially a female princess style figure in there. It's
Hmm.
really, I can't see the
Yeah,
figs
it's
though.
very vague.
It looks like maybe we're getting a remake of or a reuse of the Bard, the blue Bard guy in the
Yeah,
middle there. Kind of looks like that. But there's
possibly.
also very obviously, there looks like there's an owl on the house on the right, but there's a guard in that guard tower. And he's got a normal, like, shiny helmet on, but there's no way to tell what faction he is right
Oh
now.
yeah, I mean
So,
it's such a blurry image um that it's going to be hard to tell, but at least it gives us kind of a something to look forward to for sure.
yeah.
I mean,
You know, I,
it looks very dynamic and it's very interesting. So
no,
I can't
this,
wait to see it in you know, as a crystal
there-
clear image.
yep. Here's the thing. It's scaled correctly to look beautiful in front of the Lion Knight's castle.
Yeah.
And it has some similar techniques with the roofs and things like that. So it's going to look very nice in combination with that set. So if you have that set, obviously that's going to be looking really great with this one. It's very similar scale wise,
Hmm.
the buildings and things like that. So yeah,
Yeah, and I
man, this
mean
is
$230
tons
on
of
this.
animals.
Yeah, tons of animals. And
230,
that price is
yeah,
great.
crazy. I'm gonna be honest. I'm guessing we're getting Lion Knights as the guards. I just think
Probably.
that's gonna happen. I'm hoping we at least get two minifigs that are new prints, whether those are, peasant figures or maybe a visiting faction of two knights walking through with something.
Possibly.
But I'd love to get at least two prints. And there is a possibility that that will happen because it is a fully produced Lego set. This isn't a gift with purchase where they're kind of skimping with some of that. This is a fully produced set, and you get new prints and sets all of the time.
Hmm.
Um, Lego City Space just did 10 different or five different space prints for their new sets. So it's possible we get some new printed figs, and that would be ideal.
Yeah, I think we've got like what, like maybe 5 or 6 peasants from the entire castle line from start to finish, which is
Yeah.
really sad.
Yeah, I mean, every Castle fan I've ever talked to has always talked about how they want more civilians, want more peasants, want more civilians. Lion Knight's Castle did okay with putting a few in there, but with some reuse of parts and things like that, it felt a little not quite. But there was a couple really nice ones. There was the light green peasant and then the female dark green peasant dress.
Yeah.
Both of those were great
Yeah.
additions to Lego Castle. So let's jump into a couple comments. I'm assuming people have some things to say about this. Let's talk to the chat for a second here.
Okay.
And then we can move on from that. But I'm excited for this. Let's see. Back.
We'll start with Lego Technician. Is this real?
Yes.
Yes, it is real.
Yeah.
Not Israel. It is real.
It is real. Yeah. No, this is from the same source that the other leaks that came true were from. So unless Lego completely scraps it for no reason, this is a real set that's been produced, probably already produced and ready to roll out, honestly.
Probably. Yeah, it probably is. BZ said the town square is going to be great. Can't wait for this. So many animals, figs, and great parts. Yeah, that's why you need to get 2. Just go ahead and plan to buy 2 of them, right?
I'm assuming there's 2 horses somewhere in there. I see 1.
Yeah,
there's got to be.
I see 1.
I'm assuming there's 2, but
Jose said he's going to get 5 of them.
Yeah, there you go.
Go drop $1,200 real quick.
I mean,
get you a nice little village going. Hey,
bro,
look at that though. $1,200, man, and you got yourself a fantastic Lego village.
Even if
you built the set 5 times exactly the way it is in the instructions.
True.
You could set them in different. Yeah, you could set them around.
Double up them beehives, triple up the beehives, have a whole beehive little field out there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Philotex is saying pick up 3 for sure.
Yeah.
Steve Moon, I wonder what factions will come with it. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, we're all.
I imagine Lion Knights will. Maybe we'll get lucky enough with something else.
I'm gonna have to say, Lion Knights are coming with it. I really do.
Philotex is saying it looks like it's a gray goat, and that would be awesome if it was a gray goat right there in front and center, right there at the very bottom. Looks like it's kissing a little cat.
Mm-hmm. I believe it is a gray goat. And it looks like there's a little jester or something on stilts over there too.
Yeah, there's somebody mentioned that.
Yeah, okay.
Octavian said, also, I hope they are going to make a proper blacksmith instead of the barista with the cook apron. I agree. I just said that earlier for sure.
Yeah,
they've used that blacksmith a couple times now as all different kinds of, like you said, the coffee barista.
Yeah.
The blacksmith, and then the blacksmith before that came out in Kingdoms that had the black was the same minifig. So let's give the blacksmith a little love. Let's change him up a little bit.
Yeah. Hey, there. I believe I should have looked this up because I found a list of buildings, like what the functions of them were. The only one I can remember is there was a shield crafting shop. Okay. So one of these buildings should have multiple shields probably hanging in, and then a couple being built on a bench or something inside. So there's a shield vendor type guy or a shield builder.
I remember beekeeper being one of them.
Yeah, and then there's a little beekeeper. I don't know that maybe that's the beekeeper's house next to the beehives. But yeah, I think there is definitely going to be a blacksmith as well, potentially a wheelwright and things like that. And then the guardhouse. I'm really hoping that guardhouse isn't just a tower on a normal town building, but is an actual guardhouse with maybe a little barracks or a table or some weapons or something inside to make it look like it's a military building. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Minifig Collector, how is everyone? Everyone's doing pretty good. We're excited. We're jumping into this new year.
Yeah, fired up.
Looking at some cool. Lego's going to be crazy. It's going to be a crazy year for Lego. We're going to ramp. We're Andrew and I want to ramp stuff up this year. I think everybody's really excited. Last year was fun. I feel like we were kind of finding our feet a little bit in the community, and I think this year, we're ready to just really start going. So yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, that brings me to a point too, and I might as well just mention this to you on our live here, so that everybody that typically listens to us can hear first comments. I'm thinking about starting up some kind of a classic castle type contest.
Cool.
Similar to the Colossal Castle contest that kind of came and went, and it's kind of like fading out into history. But bringing something new in with proper gifts and proper awards,
cool
or whatnot.
prizes.
Really cool prizes and that kind of thing.
Yeah. And we'll be the judge, jury, and executioner. You gotta please us or no one.
Yeah. So I've been contemplating. I've been contemplating doing that.
Well, you do these contests a lot of times, and then they have these vote. Lego loves the vote. And I'm like, how about we just have a judge? And whichever one, you know us, we'll give you criteria, and we'll judge according to what we think the fulfillment of that criteria is. I'm tired of all these. I've been part of, like, I put my, like, blood, sweat, and tears into a build for that classic Pirates one. And I did get tied up in the end with some of the other ones, but it all came down to people like voting. And then there was voter fraud, and people apparently created 5 accounts and voted for their own builds. And like, I'm like, it was a mess. And I'm just like, dude,
no, there won't be
what
anything
happened to
like
us?
that.
Just like, the host will be the judge, and you build according to their criteria, and it's judged, and you first, second, third prize, grand prize, call it a day, do it again next year. I don't know. That's what I would be into. That would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm seriously contemplating putting something together for that.
Cool. Well, yeah, and I think, Andrew, I know we've talked about this before, but we should probably add another live, add another video a week to our show. Get people.
I mean, I'm not opposed to it.
Get people on here. Let's keep this going.
We also need to get our private content set up for our members.
Absolutely.
And I am working on that. I have been working on it over the Christmas break here a bit. I'm not fully ready, but I'm hoping to be ready for that by the end of January.
Perfect.
So that'll be cool.
We got Ty asking about more merch. I'm assuming that is always on the docket.
Oh yeah, I'm always making new stuff, man.
I'm going to be ramping up some things on my end. Not there yet, but hopefully by middle of this year, you might be seeing some specials coming out of my stuff as well. A lot of people in here. You guys are doing great. Thank you, Chorange Bricks. We appreciate that. Yeah, we got almost 40 people watching. We really appreciate you guys. Drop a like below if you're enjoying the content. Obviously, we appreciate a subscription as well. You can subscribe, or you can just subscribe to the channel. You don't have to be part of the paying tier, but the subscriptions help us. We'd love to get to 1,000 subscribers. That's a big goal for us. So yeah.
Oh yeah, and the tumblers are coming. The new tumblers, they are handmade, hand painted, and then acrylic or epoxied. Jason, show everybody yours, will you?
Right here.
Yeah, I'm talking about those right there. I sent Jason one of the Royal Knights cups for Christmas this year, just simply because the Royal Knights, if I remember correctly, was your first castle team that was real big when you got into Lego.
It was my first Castle Faction set ever.
So
Royal Knights carriage, King's carriage.
I hit Royal Knights for you.
Well,
hit the sweet spot there with that one.
And what's awesome about this is Royal Knights skeleton surprise.
That's right.
Right on the back.
I was wondering if you would get the references.
Hey man, you should not wonder those things.
Well, Crystal was like, "Why are you putting that on?" I was like, "He'll know."
Skeleton surprise, man. Got the classics. Hey, someone asked up here. I'm sorry, I do not remember who. It's far enough in the comments. I'm not going to try and find it because I'll sit there looking like a stupid person scrolling through things and not saying anything.
Yeah.
Someone asked, they are looking for a great replacement head for the Basil Batlord figure in yellow. If you don't want the white head, I would just recommend using the original.
Yeah.
Just get a Basil. He's cheap. They put him in like 50 sets. Like, he's everywhere. So just slap a vintage Basil head on him. I think that would look phenomenal with that new print.
Yeah, there's a couple of really cool heads. I've been doing a lot of head action here because I've been building.
Oh yeah.
I've been putting all my figs together, right? For the castle. You know, so I've been changing out heads and doing all kinds of stuff. And I've come across a couple of really cool ones. You could also look at some of the custom ones you can get. Like this one here. This one here is a really good one.
beautiful. Hey, is that from
This is from K-Town.
I was gonna say, dude, I have that.
You
I
didn't
have
see
that
it.
torso. I believe I have that
The
torso.
head
The
is
executioner
super
torso.
cool though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the Executioner, like the whole minifig. It was just buy the
Yeah.
minifig.
Oh, okay, cool. Was that a custom print on the head?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but it looks
Yeah.
like it'd be really good for that.
The executioner hood. Not to. I'm not a. Yeah. I think Brick Warriors has a really beautiful executioner's cowl as well. If you wanted to spice it up a little more with, but that is a custom piece, so something to think about though. That's a beautiful custom head though. Yeah, yeah. By the way, shout out K Town Bricks. If you want more peasants and like classic medieval minifigs, he's got you covered. With all of his really
Yeah.
high quality prints over there. So check him out.
Yeah, he's got a couple of cool ones on there on his shop right now. I was just
I'm
looking at it
always,
the other
dude.
day.
Every time he does a drop, I'm always like, no. I need these.
Yeah, they're expensive though. They ain't cheap.
Yeah, you know what? He puts in the work.
Oh yeah, well it's a good quality too, so I can't complain with quality. Let's
Spacer
see
Nate,
here.
do you guys feel that the Bat Lord CMF could just be his elite knights?
Could
I
be.
really think it could be. I believe just because of the cape and the helmet. The only minifig to come with that helmet was Basil. Like,
Yeah.
so I think it is supposed to be a remake, and they're just doubling down that he's a vampire. I mean, he acted like one originally. They just didn't give him the teeth. I just don't like that he's a white head. Like, it looks weird.
Yeah, it is kind of weird.
But you could absolutely use them as elite soldiers. I mean, those guys would look sick. I've seen people already dismantling him, putting the shields and dividing up the torsos and the prints and everything, and making whole new factions of Fright Knights with all the new parts that look great. So
Yeah, and you could.
yeah.
You also had that cool CMF of the Fright Knights Ghost with the armor, the printed armor, and all that. Just like what, 2 years ago?
Yeah, which you pointed out with the female, and I never realized, but looking back at it, it absolutely was.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a cool fig too. I like that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spacer, or no, sorry, alternate candidate. I think you read this one already. Headhunting. That's funny. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I find the normal mode of the head, the non-bloody eye. On the White Knight. So yeah, you like that with that. You could imagine he has some illness due to not getting enough vitamins in the Middle Ages. Yeah, he's got that, not enough sunlight or vitamins. He's kind of sickly looking. Yeah, that's fair. But he was regardless of whether or not he was under Willa's spell or was the second in command to her, he was pretty active and still quite an intimidating figure in the series, even. So he didn't come across as a sickly, not strong person.
Yeah, Octavian points this out, and it's kind of the way I thought of it originally. Bezel even looks like Dracula the Impaler.
Mm-hmm.
So the head on him is actually pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's Lego. It's just like Lego doesn't necessarily call the Dark Forestman leader Robin Hood, but he's basically Robin Hood. It's a nod to the classic castle lore or the vampire lore. That's clearly, Dracula's modeled off of Vlad. Vlad looked like that minifig looks a lot like Vlad the Impaler. He has a castle that looks like where he would live. I mean, heck, I think the poster even had skeletons hanging on chains and on spears, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely a nod to all of that for sure.
Yeah. Which is pretty cool. Yeah. So anyway, back to this. I'm pretty excited about this set being released.
Yeah. No, this, I mean, 10 out of 10. Even if it comes with pretty much standard figs we've already seen before, just the amount of, land, like ability to just nestle these buildings up next to the castle and build that medieval world out around what they've already given us is giving it a 10 out of 10 for me. Even if it's all Lion Knights and whatever.
100%.
Like, yeah, I'm excited for this. This might be the one I'm excited for the most.
Well, I would say we're going to see images in about a month.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see more for sure. Barad-dûr's up there for me just because I have all of the, I've collected all that Lord of the Rings stuff. But this one, speaks to me a little more, maybe just because classic castle, right? I mean, come on.
Yeah. That's where our heart is right there.
Retro Space Ghost, Vlad the Impaler, ancestor of King Charles. Oh my word. Getting the history lesson out here.
Right.
That's awesome though. People be crazy back then.
You know, I did want to point out something. I was building some of my knights for my project that I'm working on, and putting together factions for the joust. And I was building out the Raven Knights. That head that come on the Raven Knight is probably one of my favorites, my most favorite face printed heads from Lego ever.
Does it have a mustache?
It does.
Yeah. That reminds me of one that came out in Knights Kingdom 1. He was one of the minifigs, and I really love that head too. I can't remember the name of the fig because he did actually have a name.
I made him the archer right there.
Oh yeah, that's cool. That is
hard
a good
to see,
figure.
but it just looks really nice.
That would work well actually as like kind of an alternate Robin Hood head too.
Yeah, so like I had 5 Raven Knights, so I was like, okay, only one of these can have this head. Yeah. So the archer got the head. So then I took the other 4 and just replaced them, and then I made one of them a forestman, I made one of them a falcon, you know, because I love the head. It's a good head.
Yeah, I think you and I have about the same amount of those knights.
What, 5 of them?
Yeah, I think that's it, man. I think I got 5, and I think I have like yeah. I tried to get you get them when you can, but you don't realize like at the time how cool they are, I guess, maybe, you know? Now you look back and you're like, man, I could have used 10 of those.
And 10's a good number. 10's a good round number.
10's a good number, yeah.
I think I've got 7 of the Bear Knight.
Ooh, yeah. I have a lot of the Bear Knight pieces. I don't have the shields, though. I have a ton of his torso and pants. I don't have his head, helmet, or shield, though, because I think they put the Bear Knight torso and pants in the PAB.
I think they did do that for a minute, yeah.
So, which, to be fair, those torsos and pants are phenomenal for building out castle guys. Any faction, you could probably make them. But yeah, the Bear Knight's nice. I only have one, I think, complete Bear Knight, maybe 2. There was a good comment here. General Transfer says the goat herder with a question mark. I don't know if that's in relation to just adding him to the medieval village. That's what I thought in my head when you said that.
Well, of course, that's where he's gonna go.
Yeah, I mean, putting 1 or 2 of the goat herders in here, build an actual goat herd, right, with 2 or 3 more goats, and then he'd fit right into this scene, man.
Jason Miller said that he was buying the Raven Knights.
Oh yeah.
I forget what his Instagram handle is right offhand, but he's got a Raven Knights army.
Awesome. Yeah, go check him out if he's got social media. You're welcome to drop your social media in the comments.
He does. I just can't remember what it was.
Yeah, go follow him, check him out. Raven Knights for the win.
Jose said, I've got the Knights Kingdom Red Bear Knight. You need to throw that in the trash, dude. That's not the Bear Knight we're talking about.
Don't mind the shield. Hate the sword. The armor's fine. Helmet, total trash. Looks like a football helmet. The head's cool. He's got a cool beard, black beard. Go for the head. So there. I parted them out for you. So I do not like the helmets on those guys very much at all. But some of the shields were pretty cool.
Jason Miller is Charm City Brick. That was what I was talking about.
Oh, nice. Yeah, dude, check that out.
These are the guys I'm talking about right here. The actual Bear Knights.
Yeah, the Bear Knights, the real Bear Knights with those. Which also is that the only set that came with those mace heads?
Yeah. The actual one piece. Yeah.
Yeah. Very nice. Yeah.
I love them.
Love it. Let's see. Oh, he actually has an army of Raven Knights. 1,400.
Yeah. That's a lot, dude.
I guess you got your retirement right there, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Those are like, aren't those like $40 each now?
It's probably something astronomical like that. You know the Castle minifig CMFs go up like $3 or $4 a year after the
They don't
release.
stop. Yeah, they just keep going. You know, a Castle minifig CMF I wish I had more of was the Red Dwarf. The one with the mohawk.
The
Berserker guy.
Yeah, the naked one.
Yeah, he's so cool.
He is cool. Yeah, I've got
I
him in my
really
little
like that
club over
guy.
here.
Yeah, I got one. I think
Yeah,
I
I've
only
only
have
got
one
one
of those.
too.
Yeah. Jose missed the Bear Knights on the CMF. They're not as rare as some of the other ones. They are very cool. I really like the faction though.
Yeah,
They're a
the
lot of
shield
fun.
is awesome.
Good colors too. Dark
Yeah,
green.
it is. It is really nice.
Or scale mail. Is this? I think it might be scale mail, but yeah, it's really cool.
So anyway, pretty exciting on this medieval town square. I'm sure there'll probably be quite a few people will get it. We are coming to a close here on this episode, but if you're a Castle fan, next week you're in luck because we're gonna go through Kingdoms.
Ooh, Kingdoms is great. Kingdoms is a return to the classic aesthetic with new parts.
Yeah, it really is.
I love it.
It really is.
Cool. I'm excited to talk about Kingdoms. There's a lot of good things going for Kingdoms.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, definitely join us for that.
Fantastic sets there. You got the Mill Village raid, the big joust. I mean, the most fantastical jousting Lego set that's ever come out.
Yeah, this is the best joust. I mean, don't get me wrong, the nostalgia is strong for those old ones, but this is beautiful. I love this set. I got this like as soon as I could get my hands on one.
Yeah, it took me a while to get it, but I finally got one. I got one new.
Very nice.
A couple years ago.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got a new when it was in the store, so I didn't.
So you didn't have to pay $400 for it.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I definitely not.
couple of quick comments. Steve coming in here saying, "Hey, I've been in here, just lurking."
Steve, been lurking.
Yeah, hadn't said nothing.
Good to see you, my friend.
Steve. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're one of the OGs. You came in with
as far as the D&D, I haven't even seen any images on that, but Jose's saying 3,745 pieces for $359 coming out in April.
Yeah, I've seen people dropping some info on that. It's going to be interesting. It's more of a display piece style castle set, but it's going to look nice. If it's going to go off,
it's going to come with cool pieces. It's nostalgic, and if it has anything Dungeons and Dragons on it, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to pick that up.
Absolutely. It'll be very popular. It's going to probably look pretty nice. The way that the original designer, the guy that won the contest that they're making this set based off of, if they do it even close to what he designed, it's going to be a very nice set.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to probably update it, maybe put some cool figs in there.
Hopefully.
I don't know if I'm going to... With all the other stuff, that's 360's a lot of money to drop on another castle set. And then they are doing like 3 castle sets in the A Full Designer program on Bricklink.
I know,
which is awesome. But
I know they start crowdfunding those in October, I think.
And they're gonna be $200-300 a pop easily.
Oh yeah, those are must-haves.
There's a big Forestman one. There's a big like Castle in the Snow kind of a one, and I think there's one more that's kind of medieval related. So I don't know, man. It's an expensive year to be a Castle fan.
It's an expensive year this year, which is fine.
Because they're dropping tons of castles.
Yeah,
like they're big sets with big towers and towns, and yeah, man, you got to start. Yeah, I don't know. I'll figure out a way to get the ones as I can. So that crowdfunding though, those are going to go quick, and they're going to be expensive, but they're going to be hard to get once they're crowdfunded. So
yeah,
keep an eye on that, guys. We'll try to let you know when it happens, I guess, but it's usually like, oh, you wake up and it's over. So
yeah, pretty much. Sorry you missed your slot. Yeah. So anyway, that's been another episode of Let's Talk About Lego.
Absolutely. Thanks for all the comments, guys. I'm still reading them. I do try to, read all of these. So I'm having
fun. I mean, we try to keep up with them. But if we just read the comments, we'd just look like idiots on a live stream.
Yeah, no, yeah. I think we do an all right job trying to touch on what you guys say. Don't hesitate to drop a comment. You know, if you want the comment to be posted and seen for sure, you can drop a quick, even 99-cent donation would
Hmm.
pop it up for you to be heard over the chatter of the rest of the comment
And
section. But
that's just making adjustments to accommodate everyone joining. That's
yeah,
not because we don't like you.
right, or that we're trying to make tons of money because that's not happening. But
No, that's not the case
um,
either.
yeah, so there is that option if you guys want to, drop a comment and be for sure read and seen. Uh, the donation comments, the super chats are the way to go for that for sure.
Yeah.
But obviously we read a ton of them without that. We try to get to as many people and welcome as many people as we can. So thank you so much for joining us and all of the participation. That's been fun. This was fun. It was a cool, just kind of chill conversation to
Yeah,
kick off the new year.
just kind of a laid back thing. I didn't want to get too
Yeah.
intense. Now next week we're gonna get pretty intense on Kingdoms.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're gonna get
Kingdoms
into
got
it
a lot of great sets. I'm gonna be
for
fully
sure.
ready to go with that. We're gonna talk about every set in one show.
Perfect.
So it'll be fantastic. And then we got a couple of other things we're gonna get into in January. We're gonna get back to some of the cold themes.
Winter, the
Yeah, the
Arctic.
winter stuff,
Yeah,
Arctic.
Arctic.
We may circle back around and mention Ice Planet.
Ooh.
I don't know. We're gonna do a couple
Yeah.
things. You know, there's a lot of
Yeah.
stuff. There's a lot of stuff to talk about right now.
I'd be down to dive underwater as well. There's lots
Yeah.
of fun stuff under there. So, happy New Year, Matthew or
Yep.
Chase Maddie.
Happy New Year to everyone.
Yeah, happy New Year for sure. Appreciate the subscriptions, guys.
Hope everybody has a great year going forward.
Absolutely.
And hopefully everybody can afford all the Lego that they want this year. That'd be great.
Yeah. Blessings and prosperity upon all of you to get the Lego sets that are coming out that are all $500.
Yes, indeed.
Have a good night, guys.
All right. See y'all.
Take it easy.